Hello, my name is Joel with WTF Construction. Today is the first episode in our terrifying basement of our new house in Monmouth, Illinois. And as you can see, I'm standing next to a water heater because our old one is leaking. You can see a nice little puddle on the ground underneath it. So we went ahead and picked up this new unit. It's a little bit taller, a little bit different, but in order to make it work, we're going to end up updating some things that I don't mind updating anyway. So let's get to work. Alright, so the first step of this process is going to be adding a water spigot to the house. I found where it used to be in this hole with a towel stuffed in it. So when I went to pull that towel out, you can see that it is like a 3-inch hole, and if I were to even try to install this, it's like not gonna work. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, instead of patching this right now or anything like that, I'm just gonna pick a new spot, drill a fresh hole. So once this is installed, all I gotta do is run one extra line of PEX and we got a water spigot outside again. So let's drill a quick hole. So I said about 3 inches higher, and then over about 5 inches. This should be a stud. I think this is the spot. What I'm gonna do is drill a quick pilot hole, run inside, check, make sure it's in the right spot, and then I'll open it up. Alright, now with the hole drilled, all we gotta do is slide in our water spigot. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. What are we stuck on? Alright, now that I got that hole drilled, all I gotta do is insert our spigot. And the only thing you gotta know when you're drilling this hole is to put this pipe at like a downward angle, so when you go for the winter, you turn the water off inside, you open this drain and the water can drain out. And that's really all there is to know about installing this. Looks good. Now I go ahead and professionally fix this hole in the side of the house. And by professionally, I mean we're gonna jam this towel back in there, pretend it doesn't exist for now. There. Perfect. So I went ahead and picked up this water shutoff. It's got a threaded lower end, so it threads right onto the top of the water heater, and then it also converts it to PEX, which most of the house is plumbed with, so we're going to be continuing to use that. So it should be as simple as threading this onto the cold side, threading a normal one onto the hot side, and then hooking the PEX and doing our runs.
Yeah, big old puddle.
Hotter stuff. That's awesome. Alright, first things first, we're going to go ahead and turn off the water. I already turned off the gas, and there's a valve here, but it's kind of finicky, so I'm going to shut off the whole cold water to the whole house, and then I'll attempt to turn this one off. And if this shut-off valve works, then the house can have water while I'm doing most of the work. So we're going to start there. got our pair of pliers. Seems to work.
Nice.
And then this one's also technically kind of hanging. Yeah, might be quite a bit of water in there because that's all the hot water line.
Yeah.
Lines up itself mostly. Next up, we'll disconnect the gas. Obviously, it's shut off right above here, and there should be nothing in it. Let's go how flexible the lines are. Okay. Now the water heater should be free to move around, but it is still full of water. I haven't drained it yet, but I just want to scooch it off to the side and clean up underneath it so we can put the new one in place. Oh, yeah, and one just freaking collapsed from rust.
Oh.
There, I might have to empty this thing. go straight that way. And it can't go through these pipes. So I'm gonna have to offset them. Now, which way do I twist it? Do I twist it to the right? I do have some slack on that line. This fucking thing's pissing me off. I'm just gonna cut this bitch. I think that's pretty damn good. Go. And no go. Perfect.
Good job.
One connection down. 50 to go. Just kidding.
I was gonna say 50.
So, this is right here. So if I were to maybe put that in right there, and then bring it across like that, I think that'll work out nice. So next I gotta clip this one.
You know what's a good idea, babe?
What?
To build a house with like no lights.
That is a good idea.
A basement? You don't need lights. Hallway? Laundry room? No one needs that.
Take it easy. Alright, so we got the gas line done, we got the chimney done, we got the PEX done. I updated it all and it cleared up a bunch of low-hanging, really ugly PVC stuff that I've never even seen used before for water lines. So I managed to get the cold water taps on, bled all the air out of them. Now it's time to open up the tap on the hot water tank. I have the kitchen sink tap open. And all the air is going to bleed out and it's going to fill the tank. Once the tank's full, I can light the pilot and crank her up and get some hot water going.
All right, here we go.
There it is.
Nice.
40 gallons, might take a couple minutes to fill. Best part is I haven't found a single leak yet, so those PEX fittings with a copper crimper, pretty cool.
We got water. Nice. Good job. 8 hours of work.
Yeah, 8 hours later.
Well, only one run to the hardware store,
Yeah.
which is like a record.
It is a record. I meticulously researched every little fitting that I needed, and I only miscalculated one thing, which in my opinion, wasn't my fault, because those fittings were dumb.
Yeah, it was mislabeled for sure.
No, it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Just like, why would you make a fitting like that? Oh well.
You killed it. Good job.
Seems to have the air out of the lines.
Hot shower.
Now we can go and light that pilot. Now, all I want is a hot shower. So hopefully about an hour and I'll get one. But thank you for watching the first episode of WTF Construction. And this was probably the worst project we're gonna tackle.
Don't say that until you've done the bathrooms.
Yeah, the next big one is gonna be remodeling our downstairs bathroom. And we're gonna kind of do it in tandem with our upstairs bathroom because we're gonna reuse some items from upstairs downstairs, and then we have some new stuff to put upstairs. So that one's gonna be a ton of fun. That one's gonna be gut the bathroom, paint floor, all new appliances, new shower, new faucets, all new plumbing. So that one's gonna be a big job, but because we have 2 bathrooms now, it could take a week. So that's the plan for probably next week or the one after, or we'll kind of just break it up and we'll do like a demo day and then some plumbing and then some painting. But for now, I'm just happy that this big project and that leaking water heater that was on the verge of bursting is done, and now I have some peace of mind to do some more traveling. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.